Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Emilio Carpio. I am both a licensed professional teacher and an internationally trained lawyer from the Philippines. Today, I'm here to talk about something really close to my heart, something I know many of you are struggling with or are gearing up for, the NCA Criminal Law exam. It's one of the toughest exams for internationally trained lawyers who are hoping to practice law in Canada. But let me tell you, it is absolutely possible to pass. And in this video, I'm going to share some insights and practical tips from my own experience to help you get there. Let's start. 1. Understand the general principles of criminal law. The NCA exam is not just about memorizing facts, it's about understanding the principles that underpin Canadian criminal law. The presumption of innocence, the burden of proof, and the standard of proof beyond a reasonable doubt are all essential to understanding the criminal justice system here. Dive into these concepts and make sure you can apply them to real life scenarios. Whether it's mental disorder, intoxication, or necessity as defenses, know when and why they apply. Practice explaining them in your own words. This will help you retain the information in a more meaningful way. 2. Familiarize yourself with the Criminal Code of Canada. The Criminal Code of Canada is the backbone of the exam. From homicide to fraud, theft to sexual offenses, this is where the bulk of the law is found. Don't just read the code, understand it. The more you apply sections of the criminal code to hypothetical situations, the more comfortable you'll feel with it. This is a hands-on exam, so make sure you're actively practicing with questions, applying what you read. You can do this. 3. Master mens rea and actus reus. Here's the deal. Mens rea and actus reus are fundamental concepts, and they will show up over and over again in different forms. Trust me, they're key. Get comfortable with explaining these concepts in depth, whether it's intent, recklessness, or negligence. It's about making sure you truly understand the nuances. The more you practice applying them to cases, the more confident you'll feel in tackling those tricky questions. 4. Study the key criminal defenses. There are several defenses under Canadian law that you'll need to understand deeply. Self-defense, duress, entrapment, and necessity. Study each defense in detail. When and how can it be raised? What case law illustrates its application? The more examples you can connect with, the better your understanding will be. 5. Review sentencing principles and practices. Sentencing is often overlooked, but it's crucial. The aggravating and mitigating factors can make a big difference in how a sentence is determined. Get comfortable with how courts assess sentences, from the nature of the offense to the offender's background. Understanding these factors not only helps in answering sentencing questions, but also gives you insight into how Canadian law prioritizes fairness in every case. 6. Understand criminal procedure. From pre-trial procedures to trial to post-trial processes, criminal procedure is where the nuts and bolts of how the system works come into play. The rights of the accused and the roles of the judge, prosecutor, and the defense counsel will be tested. Review the trial process carefully. Understand how the Charter of Rights and Freedoms impacts the procedures: the right to counsel, protection from unreasonable search and seizure. These aren't just theoretical concepts, they are real protections that shape how the system functions. 7. Study the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms is more than just a document. It's the foundation of criminal law in Canada. Focus on key rights that are frequently tested, especially those related to criminal law: the right to a fair trial, right to counsel, protection from unreasonable search and seizure. The Charter empowers the legal system, and it's crucial you understand how it intersects with criminal law. 8. Use practice questions in past exams. This is a big one. Practice makes perfect. Past exams are your best friends. Not just to test your knowledge, but to get familiar with the format. Time yourself. Practice scenario-based questions. This will help you think like a lawyer and apply the law in a real-world situation. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel. 9. Review case law. Case law is the heartbeat of criminal law. The NCA exam will test your ability to apply case law to criminal principles. Focus on landmark cases and decisions that have shaped the law in Canada. Understand how courts have interpreted defenses, sentencing, and criminal procedure. 10. Stay organized and create a study schedule. The exam covers a broad range of material, so organization is key. Break your study plan into manageable chunks. Each day, tackle one topic at a time. Prioritize the areas that you feel less confident in and review them regularly. Trust me, a little consistency will go a long way. 11. Focus on practical application. The NCA exam loves scenario-based questions. These questions test how well you can apply what you've learned to practical situations. Walk through as many hypothetical scenarios as you can. This is where you get to show off your problem-solving skills and apply your knowledge in the most realistic way. And 12. Stay calm and confident during the exam. Finally, remember, you've got this. Yes, it's challenging, but it's all about confidence and time management. When the exam comes, take a deep breath. Start with the question you know best. And if you get stuck on one, move on and come back to it later. Keep your calm and trust yourself to make the best decision. I want you to know this. You are capable. It may feel overwhelming now, but every step you take in studying, every hour you put in, is one step closer to your goal. Passing the NCA criminal law exam isn't just about mastering legal concepts. It's about having the confidence to apply them. And I believe in you. Stick to your study plan. Stay focused. And most importantly, believe in yourself. You are on your way to success. Good luck, and I'll be rooting for you every step of the way.